Welcome to episode 15 of Get Your Buzz On. I have special guest,
Chris Gil.
Chris Gil. And he brought an awesome bottle of champagne that I'm excited to try. Tell me about this.
That's one of my favorite champagnes. I've tried almost all the Moets. Not all of them, but
Like 90% of them?
That one tastes super good because it's the nectar one.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the nectar rosé as well. But that one's super good, super good.
Is it like sweet or what is it like?
It's sweet, yeah. I like my... Ooh, Lord.
Ooh. We're getting the party started. It's
me.
almost Friday too.
It is.
So we're good.
It's pre-Friday. Yum.
Heck
That
yeah.
bubbly.
This looks delicious.
Oh my God.
All right. I have a heavy pour too.
Just wait. I'm gonna finish this in 1 minute, okay? In 1 minute, and then we have to take
Do it
another
again.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Of course.
Oh my God, that's really good.
Super good. It's smooth.
You know my style, man.
Yeah?
I like
You like it?
Yeah, because it's not too dry.
Guys,
and it's not too sweet.
it's good.
It's really
Shout
good.
out Moet. Hit me up for that sponsor.
You're like, I'll do it. But no, that's really, really good.
I got them followers.
Uh-huh.
I didn't pay for them.
So tell us, how have you been doing since the COVID and everything?
Honestly, it's been good. It's been really good. Well, I don't want me to say it like that, like it's good, but
Yeah.
it slowed down the first 2 weeks because everybody was scared. But now it's popping. There's a lot of activity going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you guys? Are you guys?
You know, luckily we're still able to work. And then, like I was telling someone the other day, it was the time that people were home. So before, like when they're like, "Ugh, I don't want to talk about my insurance. Or, like,
Yeah.
it's not something that people want to deal with, but they have to do. And so
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I was able to hunt them down and be like, okay, you're home. You've got no other thing to do. Obviously, let's like get all this stuff done. So it worked out.
That's good.
It worked out really well. So
Yeah.
tell me, have you been dealing with a lot of new construction or resales or?
Actually, I've always dealt with new construction, so it's mostly new construction right now.
Yeah.
But I still a lot of resales, which is pretty cool. I mean, I just want to do pretty much everything, and then the
Yeah.
listing side and the buyers. But I specialize with the buyers mostly.
And how, what builders because you work with the agency, your brokerage is the agency. So
Yeah, we represent Punto Living Homes, and also Mano Santa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their
which are
Punto
really-
Living's homes are like super
Yeah, they're
nice.
super nice, and they're custom, so they're really, really nice.
So what's the difference between Punto and, what was the other one?
Well, Punto Living is more, it's been established already, and Mano Santa is barely getting started.
Okay.
But they're still really, really custom. Really custom homes.
Is it like, and what's the price point on those?
They started at around $375,000, which is pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they're really nice though, really custom. And
Yeah.
we just sold one. We closed on one of our models that we had a open house. I don't know if you went to it. Over there in what's it called?
I don't get to do anything once it's past
No?
5. No, I have to be home. I have to be home with my kids. Unless it's a rare
Yeah,
time out.
same. I mean, I've been getting home late, but still, I gotta work.
Yeah, for sure. Well, your fiance, she's a realtor too. So
Yeah.
how does that work out with both of you
It's
guys?
perfect. I mean, I love it. It's going really good, and I'm helping her a lot. So she's selling a lot of homes now, which she has us as mentoring her, and also with the real estate agency, she just joined.
Yeah.
So she's gonna get good mentorship.
How did you guys meet? Was it through real estate?
No, we met like 8 years ago. 8 years ago we met. She actually found me when I was working at Hollister.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Yeah.
That's like way back.
Long time ago. But yeah. Hold on, I'm getting a little hot.
Yeah, come on, spill the tea. That's what we're here for.
It's the champagne. This gets me a little hot, but yeah, we met when I was working at Hollister, and she found me. I didn't find her, and then I just went from there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So she walked in and then you guys just clicked right away?
Yeah, I mean, she found me on Facebook, and then what's it called? Yeah, we just hit it off, and ever since then, we've been together.
That's crazy. And you have a beautiful little girl.
Oh, thank you.
She's
Yeah,
so cute. How
Brielle.
old is she now?
She's 8 months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So how
she's-
has fatherhood and everything been?
It's been crazy. Yeah, it's been crazy. But I really love it. It's super fun. It's really, really fun.
Are you guys planning on any more? Or?
In the future. Not yet. Not yet.
You're like, not yet.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I'm good. How many kids are you guys wanting?
I want 3. I think she wants 2. Yeah.
Yeah, 3, they outnumber you.
Yeah? It's too much?
I give it to anyone that has more than 2 because I'm
Yeah?
like, no.
That's too much?
Yeah. I'm like, no,
Well,
no.
with my parents, it's 3. So I think that's why I want 3. But no, I think that's a good number.
Yeah, either one, I think. It just depends on what you can handle.
Yeah,
What you
of
can
course.
afford because they're damn expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. We're still using stuff from our baby shower.
Oh,
So,
damn. So
Yeah,
you're
we're
like,
still using stuff.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys got lucky at that point.
We're good. I mean, it's not too expensive. Are they really? You tell me. Cause I
Like
don't
with
know.
school and stuff.
With school?
Food.
You
Once
have
they
them in
start
private
eating,
school?
Well, I have Lucas. He goes to First Pres, and it's like it's a dual language school out there, and he loves it. And so school, then lunch, then snacks, and all the food and stuff. So yeah.
Man, it'll be easy. We make a lot of money.
I was like, I need to get your bank account because I know.
No, just play.
I'm like,
But
I need all the coins I can get.
Definitely, but you have an awesome office. Beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful office.
Anyone that you bring over.
Has anybody done a podcast here? Or no?
We had Caesar. Caesar was here
Okay.
2 weeks ago, and he got he's been with us forever. But we filmed the podcast here because we're not the old way of doing insurance.
Yeah,
we're
of
like the
course.
new way.
Yeah.
We try to have fun.
Yeah, of course. With
So
the TikTok
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everything. Hell yeah, we're gonna do one right now.
We'll see how it goes. Are you willing to dance?
I don't know how to dance. I'm so horrible at dancing, but I mean, yeah, just give me an idea.
I have an idea what we
Yeah?
can do. I do.
Okay.
So it'll be fine. I have to stay like with the young crowd and the in crowd and know like the newest songs and stuff.
Yeah. So how does it work? Do you look through every song that you like sing, and do you practice before you like?
Well, the thing
Press
is,
play?
like with TikTok, they have,
Yeah.
because each one, and because social media, like everyone's so different, but with TikTok in general, you have to have good lighting, so that's one thing. If you have bad lighting, they don't
you
need.
set these up?
No, I didn't. They had.
But like for
them.
TikToks.
Well, I have my little $20 light that
This one?
works. Yeah.
This one? Oh, okay.
And so, but yeah, they you have to have good lighting. If you don't have good lighting, then they don't even have you on the For You page. Then
Really?
yeah, and then if you're not using
Good
trendy
lighting.
songs, if you're not using trending songs, they
They
kick
don't
you
put
off
you?
too. Nope.
So you already kind of know how it works, huh?
That
How many
well,
TikToks do you have?
I don't. You know what? I think I have like 100 right now.
Damn, let's go.
I'm like, but
That's
I
a
do it every
lot.
day. But that's not. It's still building. But
Uh-huh.
I'm like, you have to be consistent with it and stuff. And actually, I do like it because it does bring a fun side to everything. Because insurance is boring.
So why doesn't anybody else do TikTok?
Because it takes a lot of time to
It's
think
hard?
about. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
just to think about ideas and like be creative and always have something.
Honestly, you're right.
different.
That's why I don't know what to do. I don't know
'Cause you're like,
what ideas.
you hear a song and you're just like, okay, like what can I do? Like yesterday, I was like, I heard this song and it just like came to me when I was taking a shower and I was like, okay, I can. It sounds like I can do my competitors and stuff, but it all depends on what's going on.
Oh shit.
Or like I'll be at Costco and I'm like wearing a face mask, so I use the Gangsters in Paradise song.
Yeah.
So it's like, because I have to like wear a mask and wear the hoodie and stuff. So it's just, it just depends on a daily basis. Or if
Yeah.
my kids are driving me crazy or my husband's driving me crazy, then I'll do one about that too.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it like that.
Yeah,
You have to
I keep it
personal.
real. I keep it real.
Honestly, that's what helped me with Instagram. I was very personal with mine. Like I would show my life, and I would show also my real estate life. And then people love that, and more and more people would reach out to me because I'm not just another realtor that posts strictly houses.
Yeah.
I show my face. I show how I am with my family. I show that I like tequila. I
Yeah.
like to go out. I like to travel, and people relate to that. And that's why a lot of my clients, they become really good friends.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to show who I am in social media.
Yeah, because you have like over 21,000 followers.
I think they do.
I need to get on that level.
Yeah. It took me a while. And to be completely honest, I was just following a lot of people,
Yeah.
and then unfollowing a lot of people. Like I told you before the podcast, when I started real estate, I had about 5,000 followers or 4.
Yeah.
And then I just started following accounts from, let's say, like I told you, Abundant Living Faith, bars in El Paso, just local Instagram accounts that have a lot of followers. Oh, I used to follow people from Johnny Cage's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I would go to his followers and I would just follow. But the thing is, Instagram blocks you if you follow too many people within a minute. So I would follow 50, and then I would wait 5 minutes. I would follow 50, now I would wait 5 minutes, and then that took me a long time.
Yeah.
And then the same with unfollowing. I had to do that, so I followed like that for like a whole week, and then next week I unfollowed.
Yeah.
So that's how my ratio is so like high.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of followers, and then I follow little amounts of people. But then I went to the Grant Cardone's Growth Conference, and there I met somebody. He told me that a company does that for you. So they follow and unfollow. And then I just hired this company. It was like $10 a month.
Yeah.
Really cheap. And that's how my following grew from 10K to like 20 something. But then Instagram made a rule that you can't give your password to third-party companies. So I don't have that company no more. So that's why my followers are going like slowly down. I used to be at 24. Now I'm at like 21. Because like people, I guess.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
Like, fuck this guy. But yeah, that's a quick story. I just want everyone to know how I got those followers, because a lot of people think, I did pay for them.
Yeah.
But those are local accounts.
Yeah.
That company I hired, I told them which accounts to follow.
Yeah.
And all of those accounts were local.
Yeah.
So most of my followers are from El Paso.
Because like I said, social media has its own like game and its own thing. Because Instagram, they do have people that like they follow like people that aren't legit and stuff. So I'm always having to like, work hard to get the legit followers, and I don't think people understand, unless you're doing the social media stuff all the time, how difficult it is to build to that point. Because I'm at the 3,900 level, you're at the 21K.
That's a lot. 39 is so much.
It
really is.
I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not showing my tits and ass. I need to get. I'm like, I don't think that's anything you want to see, but like, I'm like, whatever it takes to get more followers. I'm trying to be legitimate here, and I think what I try to do too is like with our business. And you can correct me, but we're dealing with the husbands and wives and both parties. So I never want to be too like boobs and ass.
Too out there.
Yeah, or like I want to be like, hey, this is how I am. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm in the same boat that everyone else is. And I think because of that, it takes a little bit longer to build your following and stuff.
It does, yeah.
I'm like, why does it have to be legitimate?
I know, but it's just hard. It really is, and a lot of people do ask me for advice, and I tell them the same thing. I tell them the truth. I'm not hiding anything. This is what I did, and not only that, I've learned a lot from books, conferences, and the people I meet there, because everybody's about social media.
Yeah.
When you leave El Paso and go to these big cities like where I had the conference at Las Vegas or Miami, you meet these people and they're just way ahead of El Paso.
Yeah.
So when you talk to them, you get advice, and I follow all that advice.
Yeah.
And it just works for you.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It is true. El Paso is behind on a lot of the internet game and everything.
We're like 5 years behind.
Which is kind of good for us, though, if you go outside of El Paso and you start implementing, which is why with TikTok, it's really popular everywhere else, but here, people really don't do it.
Honestly, you're right. Yeah.
Right. They're like, what the heck is she doing?
A lot of, like those white kids from up north, they're heavy on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. And here, they're like, okay.
Like, what?
Yeah. So I think so. It's kind of good though because you can bring something different that people don't get to see and stuff. But it is like it's a whole thing. What has been some of your biggest mentors when it comes to social media?
Social media, wow. Probably nobody from El Paso. Probably nobody. Wait. I really like Manny's social media. Manny, we used to be in the same brokerage.
I love him.
He's badass. He's a really good friend, and he would give me pointers, and I would give him pointers. I told him about that company that I used to grow my following, and he used it, and it grew like crazy. So from El Paso, probably him. Who else from El Paso? Other than that, the big names like Ty Lopez, Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, like real estate people like Ryan Serhant, the other one, my power animal. What's his name? Altman Brothers. What's his name? Josh Altman.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me I'm kind of like with his style of posting videos.
Yeah.
Because he's like so out there. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just follow exactly what they do, and if it works for them, why can't it work for me?
Exactly.
So that's why I do that.
Well, and I think people want to see like, they know you can sell houses. They know you're good at it, and they see you can go on the internet and see the pictures of the houses. But I think it's creating that relationship that you're a real person. You go through the same things, and I think that people really like to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing I just thought about, I'm pretty new in the game. I just hit 3 years in real estate. And when I started real estate, the first person I would follow was Jesus Briseño.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
I love him.
Yeah, Briseño. So he would
He's
tell
alright.
me. He's all right.
No,
He's
I
awesome.
love him. Yeah, I love him. He's so sweet. I love him.
Yeah, super cool.
I call you guys the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, they used to.
Yeah. I'm the one that calls you guys the Backstreet Boys.
Me, him, John Limon, Jesse.
Yeah, I call you guys all the Backstreet Boys.
Everybody would, when we were younger, 3 years ago, whatever.
You guys are still younger than I am too.
Yeah. I'm 27, about to turn 28 in July.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're still young. But I was going super heavy on social media. So clients, they're the ones that would be like, oh, wow, you're doing great. That's so cool. You're doing this, that. And I'm here posting other people's listings, which back in the day, it wasn't, it's not that it wasn't ethical, just like nobody was doing it.
Yeah.
Now everybody's doing it. But when I started like 3 years ago, not a lot of people were posting other people's listings. So agents were the ones throwing little subtle jabs at me, like just posting on Facebook. Blah, blah, blah.
So why couldn't you do that?
It's not that you couldn't. It's just like, oh wow, it's my listing. Why are you posting? I'm like, I'm giving you free marketing. Yeah. What are you talking about? So they would go on like that for the first year. I mean, I could say builders' names. I don't know if you want me to, but the ones that actually would call me out, and they would call me on the phone and tell me, why did you post my listing? You're not supposed to do that. And I would say, why not? I'm giving you marketing, and it's helping me bring you buyers. They're like, no, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I would delete it. But then later on, when a lot of people do it still, and people started copying, I wasn't like the pioneer. I know there's other agents that would do it, but it just got bigger. They can't just tell us not to do it no more.
Yeah.
And I think there's TREC guidelines now that you can't do it without shouting out the listing agent. Yeah.
Which is like, I get like put the listing agent, but I mean, like
it's just people hating.
Well, because like my friend Veronica Briseño, she put this beautiful listing on the west side, which is like my dream home, and it has like a secret garden and stuff. It's like a $1.6 million house, and she posted it, and it's like, it's not her listing, but it's someone else's, and I'm like, that's what people need to see, because she might have a different group of people than that listing, and you never know.
Exactly, and most of my clients do come from social media, so
yeah.
I'm gonna take them to that listing. I'm gonna take them there.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win.
That's
it's because the ones that would get upset were the old school agents, the ones that have been in the game like 20 years.
Yeah.
It's like no, fuck technology.
Well, and the same thing goes with insurance. Like I think people get, it's the thing is with insurance is you have to make it interesting for people because it's a need that people have to have, but it's
like,
also you have to keep it fun because it's boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a thing that people want to talk about, but I have to make it so that people are interested in doing it. So if it takes me dancing on TikTok, if it takes me doing whatever marketing I have to do is good marketing. So.
Of course. What do people tell you? Do you get clients from that? Or?
Yeah, actually, and the thing is, because we're able to do all of Texas and all of New Mexico. So, like, we had a guy in, I'm like totally blanking out what area, but in San Antonio that has like ranches that he has 40 rental properties, and I'm like,
what?
Yeah, I was
40?
like, yeah.
And he found you because of
TikTok. And I did it, and it's funny because sometimes you get the DMs.
So you helped him out with all those properties, or?
We're still in the works.
That's crazy.
So that's the thing with that I like about social media is it's not just local. You can do it through Houston, Dallas, and all those areas. And it's funny because sometimes you get the DMs that it's like the creepers, and then so like this guy was like, okay,
for girls that happens a lot, huh?
It happened. I mean,
like
I
like
literally,
even if you're just legit business, you still get
like you follow my stuff.
Creepers.
Do I ever post anything that's like creepy
like,
or
no, not at all? And you get creepers
every day.
What?
Every day.
Why?
And like literally it's like
just,
pictures of my husband, my kids, like it's not
They're
like
just
I'm
shooting their shot.
Yeah, and I'm like, first of all, I think in my mind too, like, would you want a girl that would leave their husband and kids?
Oh my god.
And then, like,
Wow.
I even had a LinkedIn too. That's another creeper one. I got an email from someone.
LinkedIn. Oh my god.
So it just,
I thought it was just like maybe they're in Facebook, but they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
I don't know.
So like I have my I call it
So weird.
I have my like template that I use whenever I get a DM because
I was about to ask you, what do you tell them?
I'm like, so do you need home insurance or auto insurance, or do you need mosquito spray? And then they're like, no, I just need a friend. Oh, I don't need them.
Just need a friend?
Yeah.
I just need a friend.
I just need a friend. I don't need any more friends,
Oh,
dude.
poor guy.
He can be your friend.
Like, hit him, Chris.
I'm like, don't waste my time. I'm here trying to hustle.
God. Oh, that's hilarious. And I think, well, since my fiance Yvette's probably she's posting more and more and more.
She gets a lot.
She probably gets a lot.
Yeah.
But at this point, since we've been together for so long, she doesn't even tell me no more. Because, I mean, it gets annoying. It's like, I don't want to know that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're going to, like, just be like, oh, whatever. Leave me alone. But I don't know. It's just crazy to me still that some guys just do it. And they're all so weird.
It is.
Yeah.
It totally is.
It's funny. So, I always like to ask, how do I portray myself on my Facebook, Instagram, everything? How do I portray myself?
I feel your videos and your stuff, you're really professional. I see your daughter, your fiance all the time. I think that you portray yourself like a real person.
That's good. That's good because, I mean, I think sometimes I want to post some things and I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Or I really do, and then I feel like, oh, damn, I shouldn't have posted that.
Yeah.
Now it's making me look like, I don't know, dumb.
Here's the thing, like, I post everything. I have no
filter.
No, I have no filter. And I think, too, it's because of my age. You just get to a point where you just don't give a shit. I'm like, I'm not for everyone. I get that. But there are times when the day is long and mommy needs a cocktail. There are times when I want to have fun with my friends, and that's okay. We're responsible adults. We do what we need to do, but it's okay to like have fun and let loose. And I don't care.
Every day?
Yeah, not every day, but I wish.
Post every day. Hey, what's up?
I'm
It's
like,
me again.
Mommy had a hard day. I'm knocking down a bottle of vodka.
Oh,
No,
I'm
I
not
wish.
saying I drink every day, guys. I'm not. But this champagne.
It's hitting the spot. Exactly. You're
Super fuego.
But sometimes you need it. I mean, why not? You gotta let loose a little bit.
It's goddamn 12. It's midday. Oh
It's
my
okay.
God. This is what sucks. After this, I can't stop. I'm gonna have to keep on drinking.
Well, that's what happens. Well, that's my problem, and it could be a problem or what, but I can't just have one. So like during the week, I don't have anything, but like once I get one, then it's it just goes downhill from there.
Until I
Then
go
you
to
can't
sleep.
stop. Yeah.
Until I go to sleep. Just call it a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then
we're done.
Like I said,
no,
I'm older.
no showing.
I'm older, so I like to do it during the day, and then you go to bed.
Oh yeah, you know what? This is what I just realized. Day drinking is always better because the sun is out and you go outside and you get that vitamin D in your skin and you feel good when you're drinking outside and just under the sun. It just feels amazing. Like you're it's not that you're in the beach, but you know how when you go to the beach, you're out there in the sun drinking.
Yeah.
It feels amazing. Same thing. I think now that I'm older, when I drink at night, I feel super hungover the next day.
Yeah.
So
and you're
then-
tired.
and I'm tired and I can't do anything. But not only that, my hangovers last like 2-3 days now, which I can't I can't do it in this business. But besides that, guys, I don't drink a lot, okay? don't.
You're like freaking Victoria's advertising.
Once a week
Yeah.
is good.
Well, I think for me too, you don't want to be hungover too, because like I said, you have to wake up. You're not allowed to sleep in when you have the kids and everything like that.
Oh my God,
like,
yeah. Which the worst thing I've ever experienced close to it is showing homes in summer hungover.
Oh my!
Oh
no.
my God.
And you're sweating.
Oh no! I'm just like, oh no, that's the worst. And you just don't want to be there. But I mean, I think I'm cursed. I think every time I'm hungover showing homes, I write up a contract. I don't know. Yes, I know. I tell this to a lot of people, my close friends.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, you have to be always drinking. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're like, it's like the longest day of my life.
And it just feels horrible. But I mean, I think I'm cursed because it always happens.
Well,
It really does.
I had when I was first dating my husband at the time, he was like, well, my family's going to be in town and we're going to go hiking. And this is when it's new. And I hate nature, but he loves it. So I was acting like, oh yeah, I can go hiking and stuff. So my dumbass goes and I go, I get drunk that night. He ends up calling me in the morning to go because you have to go early, and it's his whole
Yes,
family.
it's super early, huh?
Yeah. So it's like 6 a.m, and I've like had 4 hours of sleep, and I'm like, I gotta impress the family. I have to act like I have it together. So I end up going hiking in like, it was hot as hell. And I'm like sweating vodka, like just to this day.
Oh,
He's
you're
like,
drinking.
I can still remember how bad you smell of alcohol that day. But I still wasn't the last person. I was like, it was my younger days, so I could still keep up. But I will always remember that because I was like, I was dead.
You were hungover?
I was hungover. I was dead the next day. Like that day, I was done. After the hike, I was like, bye. Nice to meet you
my
guys. I'm not
God.
dealing with this anymore. I was so dead.
So how are your hangovers?
Oh, now they're like days.
but like, what do? You really have to go into work and stuff? Because as a real estate agent, you could literally call it a day and just be like, no, I'm taking a day off. You could be on the phone at home, but you could just cancel showings. You could cancel this. Do you have to like go into the office?
Yeah.
A fuerzas? Just
And still do a TikTok and still do everything. And still act like I'm a human being.
yeah, I try. I mean, I do it. But I just want to just hang out at home, be there, laying there, and watching Netflix.
Yeah.
That's my typical happy
Yeah.
hangover day.
What's your favorite Netflix show right now?
Honestly, I haven't gotten into a show lately, but I just love watching movies now. But let's see. Because this whole quarantine had us watching some crazy stuff.
I know, because you're like,
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do, so
Did you see The Platform? I'm into like scary movies and stuff.
I don't.
The Platform was amazing. Have you seen Hereditary? Is another scary movie, or you don't watch scary movies?
The last one I watched was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, classic. That's a classic. That's a classic.
I'm like, and then I couldn't
What
sleep.
about? Oh, I mean, we always watch The Office.
The Office is
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh my God, it's the best.
It's
the
like
best.
so. The
Just
show's
eating some
amazing.
munchies, just watching it. Let's see what else. I don't know. We saw Tiger King.
Oh, that was.
Did you see it?
Oh, we went through it in a day.
dumbass movie?
I'm like, and then we were so interested in it because you're like, it can't be real.
Yes, oh
But
my
it's-
God.
it
Everybody
was
was
so
gay
good.
in that movie.
I was like, but it
Even
was
the
so
tigers were gay. Oh my God.
But my thing is, he was
That's
able to
crazy
get
movie.
some good-looking husbands. I'm like, how does that
What?
work?
What? With
The tiger guy, or what was his
I don't
name?
know.
I was like, what was his tricks? Because they were
Are they
straight,
good-looking?
and then I thought they were not the
I like
first
girls.
one with the missing teeth. The other two.
But I don't know. I would say they're good looking, but I don't know. I like
The
girls.
other two, I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the other two were like the normal ones, and I'm like,
Because wasn't there like one guy? It's because I only saw like 5, 6 episodes. I didn't finish it. I don't know what happened at the end.
need
I
to
watched
finish
6.
it.
No, you have to tell me right now. Today, you're gonna tell me what happens at the end.
Well,
I
no,
heard
it's
he's just in jail, right?
yeah, he's in jail.
Is he
and
still
they
there?
Mm-hmm.
He's still in jail.
Yeah. So he's got all this fame and all the
What
stuff.
happened to Carol Baskin?
She's still around, but I was like laughing because I'm like, because he met
Carol
the
Baskin.
second husband was straight and stuff. So I was like, and he's normal and everything.
Wait. His husband was straight?
The second one and the first one.
They're straight?
Yeah,
So he turned him gay?
I guess. Well, the
What?
first one ended up leaving him for his wife now.
That's wild. I don't
Yeah,
think I
the one
got
with the
that
missing
far.
teeth is married with a kid.
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
Oh,
That's
okay.
wild.
Well, he is. So I'm just like, how does that like? How is he able to turn
So
them
he has
over?
teeth now.
Yeah.
He has teeth. Oh God.
But I'm like, I am.
What a
I
show.
will say I'm a reality TV junkie. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like $1 Million Listing.
Like $1 Million Listing, like Housewives, like Justin says, I like all the ratchet stuff because
The ratchet stuff.
The ratchet.
Like the Real Housewives of
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Nene's
Yeah.
my spirit animal.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
But I've heard about it. Is it wild?
Yeah, and
can't
I like,
say.
and like I said, I like all that stuff because it's just like, I
Drama?
feel like that because you have to do so much thinking throughout the day, and I just need like dumb TV to just like chill me out, you know?
Exactly. Or you could just like tune into the Realtor Facebook and see what kind of drama there's out there. Just straight up.
Well,
You
there
could do
really
that,
hasn't
too.
been right now with COVID, has there?
Not really. Is there? I don't know.
I haven't seen
You know how
anything.
stuff gets around so much. Well, you're not a realtor, but you're in the business still.
Yeah.
So much shit gets around like so fast. Like, oh my God, this happened. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like we're still in high school, with all this realtor drama. It's weird, but whatever.
So if
It's
anyone's
fun.
looking into getting into real estate, what would be your advice?
Oh wow, what a change of thought. Whoa, let me take a sip for that. If they're trying to get into real estate, they should just reach out to me because I'm very open.
Yeah.
Almost everybody that does reach out to me, I give them a long paragraph like you have to do this.
Because it's not easy.
Yes, and then once I tell them, ask me how many of them actually join. Little to none.
Yeah.
Almost nobody joins because either it costs too much money or no, I don't know what to
So
do.
they're used to a
or,
paycheck, too.
Yeah, they're used to a paycheck. When I first got in, my whole first year, I was broke. Broke as hell. I was making money. I sold, like 15 houses my first year, but I was broke as hell because I was investing all back into my social media, business, everything.
Well, and people don't realize you get paid what is it, the 3%?
Yeah, 3 to 5, depending on the
But
builder.
still, half of it goes to, I don't know the
Yeah, more
percentage to taxes, and
yeah,
then you have to do
taxes.
your fees, and you have
Let's
to pay
pay
for
everything.
listing, and
They don't understand. They
Yeah.
don't understand. They just see
it's
what.
not like you get paid a 10 grand check, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh my God. As soon as you get paid, you're like, okay, well, now I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
What do I do? That's why the secret to being in real estate is to have as much deals as possible in the air. Like Ryan Serhant, I don't know if you know him. He's from $1 Million
Oh
Listing,
yeah,
New
I
York.
follow his stuff.
I read his book, and he says it perfectly. He says, have as much balls in the air as possible. Those balls are deals, like pendings, listings. Because if one falls, you still have a bunch.
Yeah.
Because it's inevitable. You're gonna lose some balls. You're gonna lose some deals. And if you have other ones, then you just worry on those.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, there's bombs back on the markets happen all the time.
Yeah.
So if you have a bunch of deals, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I know back when I would just have, when I would have one pending or two pending, I was like, oh my God. Well, I was barely starting, so
Yeah.
I would be like, oh my God, I have a, yeah. But then I would close them, and then I'm like, okay, well, where's my next client coming from?
Yeah.
So that's why I tell everyone, the hardest thing is when you're starting off is convincing people to trust you
Yeah.
with their biggest sale of your life.
Yeah.
So as long as you portray yourself as professional, you'll get them to trust you. There's 3 things that I live by. which helped me so much when I started, is be enthusiastic as hell, be sharp as a tack, and expert in your field. So enthusiastic, be happy, be like, hey, yeah, you're getting housed. Sharp as a tack, you look good, you dress good, so people see you as professional.
Yeah.
And the last thing, the most important, expert in your field. When you are an expert, then you're gonna win them over.
Yeah.
So if you have all those three things, you'll be great at any business.
Yeah.
And I got that from The Wolf of Wall Street. What's his name? Jordan Belfort. I read his book as well, and yeah, his book was amazing. I've read it like 3 times, 4 or 5.
I've never read it. I should.
That book, the what's it called? The Way of the Wolf. You know how everybody portrays him as what, this crook?
Yeah.
From the movie.
Yeah.
But his book, super good, super good. But yeah, do you like to read self-improvement books and stuff?
You know what? I do a lot of audio because I don't.
Audiobooks.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
me too.
time to sit. I used to, but now it's
Yeah.
like if I'm in the car, I will put it on.
Yeah, me too. Most of my books are read through audio.
Yeah,
so,
because it's just like
and
that's the
they're
only way
better.
we can do it
I
now.
think it's better because whenever the author reads their own book, they put emotion into it.
That's true.
And they put little things like, oh, hey, that's not in the actual book.
Yeah, that's
So it's
very
way
true.
better.
So with you and your fiance being in the game, what's the good part about that you both are in real estate? Because sometimes people, Vedo and Franco Briseño, they work together and they're married and everything, and I don't know how they do it, but they love it and they do really well. How does that work for you guys?
Because you know how it's like now. You know the long hours. You know when somebody's calling you at 7 p.m. It's not somebody that's trying to hook up with you. No, it's a client. It's a client.
Yeah.
When you're on your phone texting late at night, early in the morning, no, we're not doing anything bad. We're working.
Yeah.
We're literally working. We work nonstop. And I tell all my clients, hey, I'm available whenever you want.
Yeah.
I know a lot of agents are they block off times. They only reach out to me 9 to 6.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm young. I still have the energy to text back
Yeah.
at 8, 9. But now that she knows, and she's in the real estate game as well, she understands, and she knows how hectic it could be being a realtor, because it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Crazy, the emotions, the clients, and now we have something in common, so it's really cool to have someone to talk to at home about something that you both work on. So
Yeah.
she knows all my clients.
Yeah.
I know all her clients. So then we could give each other advice, or she could remind me, hey, did you do this? Did you call this?
Yeah.
And I would tell her, hey, well, you have this problem. This is what you do.
Yeah.
So it helps a lot.
What's the
especially-
downside?
Downside, it's, I was going to say competition, but no, it's not really competition because I want her to make more money than me. I want her. I'm like, hey, you could.
You're like, you do you.
Yeah, no. If you're making more money than me, hell yeah. I can sit back, I can chill. We good. No, I was going to say that, but no, it's not that. Downside, maybe long hours. Yesterday, I didn't see her in the morning till breakfast until 8 p.m. I was out and about all day. I was at the office. I got home. I showed homes until 7. I got home and I still did a Zoom call conference with a client. So that was at 8:30. So I finished at 9, and she understood. She's cool with it. She's like, okay, you're working, you're making money. That's cool, but that's the downside. But either way, I feel like this coronavirus little break.
Yeah.
I was home all the time, and I was with Brielle and Yvette and just hanging out. So I think we needed that.
Yeah.
Just to be there, to recuperate. And now that it's back to game time to work, then we're both full head on and just work.
Well, because it's like there's only so much you can do together right
Exactly.
now too. Because you're not able to travel, you're not able to really go anywhere right now. So you're like,
Actually, that you say about that, we were yesterday at 9, 10, and we were in bed, and we're already planning our next trip to Bali. I mean, no, not to Bali, to Bora Bora. And we're gonna
always
take
wanted to
Brielle.
go there.
We're gonna take Brielle. We don't care. So we'll be fine, but we won't go until November,
no,
October.
it has nothing to do with the corona. It's traveling with the kid. You're like,
Oh, it's crazy. We were thinking about it. We're like, should we, or should we just? But I think it's so cute just seeing our little daughter. She's barely going to be walking.
Oh,
So
no,
she's gonna be-
it's really cute. I just,
Yeah, on the beach.
for me, I was like, I have a rule in my house.
What is it?
The kids aren't going to travel until they can carry their own bag.
Oh, shit.
No, mommy and
like
daddy
what?
need to go.
Yeah.
Your ass is staying home till you can carry
Like
your own
what,
bag.
10? 10, 8?
Because, you know, my thing, because we went with, when Lucas was 1 to his sister's wedding in Dallas. And it was just really hard because he was still in diapers, he still had formula, you're in a hotel, you have to find someone to watch them too. It was like...
That's what I was thinking. The only thing is, what if we want mommy and daddy time?
Exactly, and that's what would happen.
And the hotel doesn't have any babysitters.
Then
Or
it's like...
we have to take her everywhere.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the way I was raised, my parents always took me places. Every year since I was born, every summer, we would go to beaches. We wouldn't travel like overseas, but we would go like Mexico.
Yeah.
Always road trips or even flying. So I still want to keep that same tradition going and traveling because it makes you closer together as a family.
Yeah. No, and we did the same with my family. They traveled. We did a bunch of stuff. I just think with me when they're younger, I want to spend that one-on-one time with my husband. You know, it's just different. And then I think once they get older, we can do the family time. We can do our time too.
Yeah.
And have that. And everyone's different. It just depends on what.
Because I don't think we've, because we just had a trip to Cabo. That's when she was pregnant. Well, it was what, like 9 months ago?
See, and I didn't want to travel when I was pregnant. I was like,
oh, no?
No, I'm like, I can't drink. I'm not fun.
Oh.
I was like, I feel fat.
Oh,
I don't want
shit.
to. I can't drink. I'm like a horrible pregnant.
Maybe that's why I liked it, because I was the one drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but she loves it too.
No, she's probably a lot nicer than I am. I'm just like
I have to drink.
I was like, I'm not drinking. I'm fat as fuck. I can't deal with this. I'm sweaty.
Yeah.
Like, no, I was like, I
Oh
don't
my
look
God.
cute. Like, it
That's
was
hilarious.
like, and like, I was just a very big pregnant person, so I was just like, no, I'm no.
No, it's called, I think she called it a baby moon.
Yeah.
Baby moon, yeah.
I was like,
she's
no.
like, we need to go to baby moon. Like, okay, let's go.
I was like, no, don't waste your money because I'm not gonna be fun and I'm just gonna be pissed off.
Oh God, that's funny. But no.
He was like, okay.
What was your last trip, or have you?
You
had
know
a trip
what?
in a
We
while?
honestly haven't been anywhere because when I had the last trip was in Puerto Vallarta because we got married out there, so we went for
Puerto Verde or
Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta? Oh, that's cool.
We got married at
That's
the
awesome.
Garza Blanca over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing, and it was like 100 people. Everyone
So
was
all
wasted.
your family went.
Yeah. Well, we had a good.
That's like my fear, like when you have a not an El Paso wedding, that nobody will go because it's too expensive.
Well, my thing was that we had a huge guest list. So, and I wanted it to be really, really nice. And so the problem is, you'll see when you guys start planning the wedding, the more people, the more expensive it is with like alcohol and stuff. And in the States, alcohol and flowers are your biggest expense. So in Mexico, alcohol is pretty much included in all the inclusive places. So
cool.
that's why we were like,
So it's
okay.
cheaper.
Yeah, and it was funny because we'd never even been there until we got married there. And like Justin will always say, because everyone was like, how did you find that place, that venue to get married? And Justin's like, she Googled most expensive place in Mexico to get married at. And I didn't. It was more like the pictures and the scenery.
Well, prepare me.
Yeah.
Give or take, how much do you think it costs?
Going to vet?
Yeah, like
how many people
in
would
Mexico?
you?
Maybe in Mexico.
Not in Mexico. How
Maybe
many
in
people
Mexico.
would you? Well, how many guests would you think you guys would
I
have?
don't know. A lot.
Yeah, you'd have a lot.
A lot. My family's huge. Her
So
family's
let's
pretty
just
big too.
Just renting a venue, like Grace Gardens, 10 grand. That's just the venue.
That's the one in El Paso, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
most
venue.
popular
That's
one
like,
here.
yeah, that's nothing.
10K?
Huh?
10K, you said? Or?
Just to rent the venue. That's not food.
Yeah,
that's not
food.
That's
The
not
expensive thing is like the food and the alcohol. Right?
alcohol. And then if you want the flowers, that's another 10 grand. If you
Yeah.
want, so it just adds up really quick. It just depends. And with like Mexico.
What if I need this champagne? I need it there.
Well, you have to see if they'll let you bring your own champagne.
Moet Nectar. People, Moet Nectar. This is great.
Well, you have to see if they'll let you
Gets
bring
you
your
drunk.
own. Because I had like fire dancers, I had a cigar bar, I had a tequila bar.
Cigar bar.
Yeah, everyone was wasted. Everyone was wasted the whole time. And it was so much fun. I would do the exact same thing if I had a chance. But yeah, just save your money now. That's all I have to tell you. I'm like, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of
I
fun.
bet it was. So how
And-
much do I have to say? What, 30K? More? Come on, Victoria.
Yeah, like just, and if you think you've hit the budget, there's still more that goes on top of it.
You know what? Let's just not get married. Just go to the court. Just sign the papers. We're good.
Yeah, well, and my thing was
I
that,
told him, man. I'm like, well, it's just a joke, but
Yeah.
I just told him, I'm like, hey, what do you want to get married, or you want to go out of town and get married, or do you want a new car?
so what did she do? She picked the new car.
No, she wants to get married.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's very classic. She wants to have that.
The wedding and stuff. And like I said, it's great. You just have to, like I said, whatever you think your budget is, just double it, because that's what it is.
Damn, guess I'm never getting married.
And I'm like,
I think we're married already. We've been together, what, 8, 9 years?
that's a long ass time.
We're married. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my
Forever,
wife.
yeah.
She's my wife, not fiance. Wife.
You just have to like, just solidify it and get the
It's solid
wedding and
already.
everything. No, but I mean like at the wedding and everything. I know it's solid. I'm like, you guys have a daughter and everything.
Yeah. I mean, there's no turning back. Yeah.
So
Been together
what's
forever.
something that people don't know about you? What's like the one thing?
Oh my God. I knew you were gonna ask me this.
Ask everyone. It brings up so many emotions.
I wanted to. Well, I don't. Nobody knows about me. Well, obviously, you know I love tequila now, so I can't say that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I was thinking I love tequila. Like, I think I'm a tequila connoisseur. I've been just going on random binges and just buying different bottles of tequila. But no, that's not something he doesn't know about me. I
Yeah.
think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I post it all the time. So maybe I don't really post that I really, really like. Like going to festivals and listening to that hardcore dubstep music. Like
What's dubstep?
Like super hardcore, like dance music. Dance music.
Like
but
techno?
Kind of like techno. Have you heard of EDC? EDC,
Yes,
Electric
yes,
Daisy
okay.
Carnival?
Yeah.
Something like that, but it's like super like hardcore dance music, like turn up music.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, I would just show you a little video or music clip, but yeah, it's like really, it's cool. I think it's badass.
I get a headache when I listen to that.
Oh, so it's like, you're like hell nah. Not
see,
that.
I like rap. I can go with rap.
It's like rap. It's like rap, but like in the EDM version, like music, like very hardcore. Cause I'm very into that gangster rap, drug dealing rap, and
Yeah,
everything.
that's
On
how
my
I-
way to closings, on my way to certain
Exactly,
houses,
yeah.
it gets me hyped.
Yeah.
But even like that, I don't listen to like Jay-Z or like what.
Drake.
I love Drake.
I do
Drake,
too.
Just badass. But I listen to that hood shit. But yeah, that's one thing people pretty much don't know about me because I never posted the actual thing, the music I listen to. It's very different.
I gotcha.
Very different.
So where did you go to school?
I went to UTEP. UTEP, like I was saying right now. I graduated from business management at UTEP at COBA, College of Business Administration. Both of my parents actually met there at UTEP. And
Aw.
that's how they had me
Oh.
at UTEP. But they were both raised in Juarez. But besides the fact, yeah, I went to UTEP. And I'm actually in the same fraternity as my dad, Delta Sigma Pi, which makes me, what's it called? A legacy?
A legacy? Yeah.
Oh, so
I
you
was
know
like,
shit?
I know. I know all this stuff. Come on now.
Okay. We could talk.
Yeah, I was like, I know this stuff.
That's awesome, yeah. So we were in the same fraternity. But the thing is, his fraternity, and well, mine too, it was a business fraternity. So it's a co-ed. So both guys and girls were in that fraternity. But I was in another fraternity called Kappa Sigma. That's when I was a freshman. I joined that, but we got kicked out because they were hazing
Yeah.
like crazy, like hazing like other people. Funny story, they hazed an army vet. He was old, like
Yeah.
a young, Kappa Sigma brother hazed an old ass person at a party. He was talking mad shit to him, and he went back to his car, the vet.
Yeah.
And then he got his gun, started shooting up, not the party, but like up, like pop, 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 pop. So that's how we got kicked out of campus, which was pretty crazy. It was sucked because I was barely 1 year in being
Yeah.
a brother, and I didn't experience the whole fraternity thing.
Oh.
But then my last year in UTEP, I just decided to join the business fraternity because it's very different business
Yeah.
from social fraternity. And yeah, that's my college story. But yeah, I've when people ask me, should I go to college? Oh no, I just want to join real estate. I'm like, yes, go to college. Why? Because I've sold so many houses to people I've met in college.
Yeah.
Most of the people I'm close with right now, I met in college. So you should definitely go to a university. Not college like EPCC. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but go to an actual university and go through all that because it's fun. It's fun. And
Those
a
were
good
the
time.
best, like, honestly, the funnest times of my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're an adult, but you're not yet an adult. You know, you don't have all the responsibilities that we do now.
Yeah.
And you're just able to go to school and just have fun and get to meet so many different people. I 100% agree with you on that one.
And come to think of it now, if I didn't go to UTEP, I wouldn't have met the love of my life, Yvette.
Yeah.
Because she met me because my first semester at UTEP, I was sitting in the cafeteria of UTEP just by myself eating. Because I'm like, oh, I'm a freshman. I don't know what to do. Anyways, somebody goes up to me. They go up to me, and it's a manager from Hollister.
Yeah.
And they went up to me and they, hey, would you like to work at Hollister? I'm like, what? Yes. Hell yeah, I don't have a job. I'm
That's
just here at, yeah. And that's how I got my Hollister job. So if it wasn't for UTEP, I wouldn't have been with Yvette. I don't know where I would have been. Literally, I do not know. And yeah, that's how I guess I met Yvette, because of UTEP.
That's great. I always, like I said, I think it's not so much the education side, because I think you can get educated either way. I'm not saying that don't go to school and everything. I'm just saying socially. I've met so many different people. I'm still best friends with my roommates from college. And we're in all over different parts of the United States, and it's really cool.
It's super cool even seeing them on Facebook. Like, hey, what are you doing? You're doing really good out of town.
Yeah.
And we're all doing this over here. That's awesome to see you do good because you went to university.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have had that job if they didn't go to a university.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I strongly advise everybody to go to university.
Just have that time. And because I went outside of El Paso, and I think just having that time where you're not, you get to meet so many different people. I'm like, just get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for college, it wouldn't have made me, I know it's education, it helped a lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything I learned in college, but the way you present yourself, the way you talk, the way you conversate with people, that had to do a lot with the university because you meet so many people there, you have to do so many presentations.
Yeah.
And it made me be comfortable speaking in public by going to university. So I'm a strong advocate in just going to college.
And I was like, listen, you don't have to be, no one's going to ask your GPA at the end of it. I was always like, D's get degrees,
GPA
Dad.
sucked.
I was like, D's get degrees. It's
D's get degrees.
And we're the
Did you
hustlers.
say C's or D's?
D's. I said D's get
D's
degrees.
at UTEP, but in other states or cities, only C's. But at UTEP, it's D's.
And so you're like,
Actually,
as long as I get that paper.
I didn't know that until I had a D. I got a D, and then I still graduated. I was like, what?
You're like,
It was a
that works.
hard class. Oh, my God.
Well,
But
see, me,
yeah.
it was math and science. I was like,
I hate science.
I do
hate
too.
science.
To this, I'm like, I can write, I can talk, whatever, but reading, do an essay, but math and, oh. No.
Oh, my God, yeah.
like, no, not at all.
Another thing, if I didn't go to college, I would feel like a failure because my mom and dad both graduated from UTEP. And
Yeah.
what does that make me if I don't graduate from UTEP?
Yeah.
And my parents graduated. Oh, that would make me feel horrible. My mom has a master's in teaching. She's a teacher at a elementary. She's super smart, super smart. And my dad owns his own construction business.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, I have to.
You're like, I have to up this game.
Do something. Yeah, so that's why that also pushed me.
How is she doing with the teaching and everything online?
Everything's Zoom. Well, it's so cute. It's so cute because she barely, like 2 weeks ago, she barely discovered how to use Zoom, and she taught her kids how to use Zoom because she's a third grade teacher. And she's just so happy seeing them over the camera because it's been so long since she's seen them, and she's just so happy because Zoom technology it's helping all of us. But at first she was like, "Oh my God, I hate it. I'm just here. There's nothing I could do in the computer." Because for everybody it sucks. This coronavirus really, really does suck. I hate it. I hate it. I honestly hate it. I think we should definitely go back to be normal and open up the economy.
You know, I am like, and I'm going to get some hate on it, but I'm like, it's not going to go away. Like the flu, like everything else. Let's just...
Honestly, I'm in your same boat.
Like, let's just get it over with.
Like, as soon as I came into your office, I'm like, oh my God, can I please hug you? And you're like, yes.
Yes,
hell yeah.
I miss that human
interaction. I appreciate
interaction.
that because most people that I meet with, they're like, oh, give me some codo.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut your ass up. Give me a goddamn handshake.
No, I'm
it's
just
annoying.
like, I think I'm
we'll
just...
be fine.
I'm just like, you know, if you're healthy, if you don't, obviously if you have health elements, if you've got certain things that, you know, that you have a low immune system, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying someone that is a normal human being that's younger, we're fine.
Exactly.
And we should fight it off, because my thing too is that it's like the chicken pox. Back then, I got it, I was fine. Now they have a vaccine for and now
that's crazy.
So is that like, am I aging myself? Like, did you get the vaccine for chicken pox?
I don't even know.
You probably did, because you're younger.
But no, you had those pimples and everything?
Yeah, I had everything.
Like itch?
And, yeah.
That's crazy.
But you know, I didn't have it that bad because it was like a week vacation. I didn't have to be home. I didn't have to be in school.
Just chilling.
And it was the time when Blockbuster was around.
Oh,
so my mom would like rent all the videos for me to chill. Yeah.
We would just like rent like 1 or 2 movies.
Yeah.
Now with Netflix, you're like all day.
Kids have it so good now. I'm like, and I would rewatch the movies.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, oh, I remember that part.
Yeah. So, but like, I just look at myself when I had that, and I'm just like, my body fought it off and everything, and I feel like we're not gonna get rid of it. So let's just.
We have to open the economy. Honestly, to tell you the truth. I don't know if this sounds bad, but I'm milking this shit. I've been making so much money now with the coronavirus than I was before then. Why? Because I just got approved for the PPP SBA loan. I don't know if you've heard about that. So it's a business loan for small businesses, and they give money just to people in need. Yeah. And business is not as usual, but I got approved for like a forgivable $20,000 loan. Yeah. So, I mean, of course I'm going to milk it. I'm also getting that, what's that other check that they're giving everyone?
The Trump check?
Yeah, what's it called? The
stimulus check?
Stimulus check. I just got mine like 2 days ago. I'm like, hell yeah, what, free money? All day. So I deposited it, which is whatever. I mean, but you have to see the positive in everything. If I understand people are getting sick and they're dying, I actually have, which hits me pretty hard, and it kind of sucks. I know one person, my client, I sold them a house last year, December or October 2019. Their parents, her dad passed away because of the corona. So I feel so bad because the way I feel about this whole situation, it is bad, but you just gotta. There's nothing we could do. We could just look at the positives, like just take care of yourself. If you're, young and whatever, just don't use the mask or use the mask, whatever you want to do. But I feel it's gonna be here. We just have to adapt and everything.
Well, and like my friends that are restaurant owners, he had a really good post the other day because he did one of because they own the Union and a bunch of different places, but he did a really good post with like COVID. The sickness itself isn't going to kill as many people as it's going to kill the restaurant industry. And it's true.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, he's like, and that's the truth. Like, we have to be able to start supporting the restaurant industry because they're getting hit so hard.
They're getting hit hard.
And
but
like,
I'll tell you this: my sister's she would work 2 jobs in Austin, and they just told everybody, "Hey, we have to close down. There's nothing we could do." But now she's making more money off of the damn government checks that they're getting, so that a lot of people don't even want to go
back
to work.
Yes.
Yeah, and then one of my clients, he's the owner of Andale, the restaurant. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Andale.
I used to call it Andels.
Andale's, yeah, Andale the restaurant. He's pretty much the owner. His dad is, but he told me, hey, look, this whole coronavirus, I'm tired of it. Whatever. We were talking a couple of days ago. He said most of my servers, my bartenders, they're making more money now than they ever did serving. So they don't want to come back to work. So that's what's gonna kill us as a business. So we just have to open up the economy. Honestly.
Yeah,
We
and
really
I
do.
think
It's
what
crazy.
people don't realize is, like, yes, you're getting paid more, but at the end you're just hurting yourself because it's going to stop at one point, and if you don't have a job and you don't have those things, then and you're not helping
How
the
could
businesses too.
How could you eat if you
Yeah.
don't have money? And look, if people don't agree with me, I was watching this podcast and this stuck to me. Google how many people died January to May last year, 2019. And Google how many people died January to May this year.
Yeah.
It's not going to be more. It can't be more. It really can't be more because this coronavirus, everybody's just making it a big flaunt to do all this stuff, and close down businesses. But I don't know the numbers, but I want people to actually do that. Look at the numbers, how many people have died in the U.S.
Yeah.
You'll see they'll be close to the same.
I'm just like I said, it's not going to go away, so let's just deal with it. And let's deal with it head on. If I need to get it, let me just get, you know what? I'm just like.
Honestly, I think I got it.
You did?
I think I had it when I came back from, I went to Punta Cana.
Uh-huh.
I went to a festival. You know how I
Yeah.
was telling you about all those music festivals, EDC and whatever. So I went to Punta Cana and in the Dominican Republic. The last day I was there, I got so sick. And I looked up all the coronavirus symptoms.
Yeah.
I had that. I had shortness of breath. I was coughing like crazy for 2 weeks straight. I had mucus. I had headache. I had everything. I coughed so much, I had to throw up. I was throwing up. The last day in Punta Cana. Luckily, it didn't happen during the festival.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this coronavirus has been going on since what, October last year?
Yeah.
So I think I had it. So I think I'm immune now.
Yeah.
So that's why maybe I'm a little bit, we'll be fine.
You're like.
But honestly, my personality is very passive. I'm very, very passive. I really don't think anything is ever going to happen bad.
And, well, I don't think nothing's going to happen to me. I just think if it does, I will figure out the situation when it comes about. And, you know, I've lived whatever life I've need, like a full life. I'm happy with where I'm at, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'd rather get things going and with the businesses and seeing all these people struggle than just keep everyone at home because there's only so much time. And the other thing that I'm so passionate about why we have to reopen it is people don't realize all these children that are home, you don't know the domestic violence that goes on in the home. They're not getting fed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's not pools open. There's not splash pads open. And for the kids that, you know, don't have, you know, a quality home life, they are struggling a lot. So that's why I'm very passionate. Like, we need to let them get back in school, you know?
Some parents can't handle it.
No.
Being together all day and home.
No, and if you
Parents
already
can't
have a
handle it.
domestic violent situation,
Like
can you
that
imagine?
show, did you ever see that show? The one on Netflix?
Oh, well, I couldn't watch that one.
Oh, it's horrible, but I had to
But
watch
think
it.
of, like, that situation
Oh my
with,
God.
like, this stuff going on. And that's what I'm telling. It's like people don't realize, like, for the kids, that's who I feel the worst for because it's like, yes, this is going on, but we can't just keep them home.
Yeah, you're right. 100% right.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a mom. I know how this goes.
Yeah, because there's only so much you could do at home, and you start to get a little like antsy. Like, I have to do something.
Yeah.
Me and Yvette, we wouldn't really fight, but I mean, it would just be like, oh, okay, well, what the fuck? What do we do now?
Yeah. Like, we can't, there's only so much you can do in a house. There's only
I
like.
need to do something.
Yeah.
Because we're human beings, and we need to be doing something. We need to be working. So, yeah, that's my take on coronavirus.
That's mine too. It seems like we agree on it.
This shit's getting real. Coronavirus.
You doing your Cardi B?
Oh, yes. You got it.
I'm like,
you got it. You got it.
Yeah, of course. I'm like, I still got it. I'm still in with the crowd.
Oh, hell yeah. But, oh my God. I wanted to go back to normal. But what is your, besides coronavirus, I know with the masks, I had a haircut today.
Yeah.
Wearing it. The barber was telling me, can you just hold it, but like hold your nose and your hand? Because I have to get right here, so I can't get it with your little thing across your ear. I'm like, okay. So I'm closing my nose and mouth. I'm like, well, we're going to be fine. We're chill. We're fine.
And
this is ridiculous.
And you're not a girl, but like not getting your hair done and your nails done, it's like... I mean, I felt like a hobbit for like my feet look disgusting. I'm like, I'm not gonna do
my
this.
Coach, Yvette, all her nails, you know how they get them done? They're all the way to the oh my God.
And then we had the black roots.
Yeah.
Was it Hulu Ayala had like a little meme that was like all the El Paso girls after the corona, and it was like the girls with like the hair black over here and then the blonde. That's how I was.
Oh my God. But we're slowly starting to open.
Yeah.
Let's look at the positives.
Thank
That's
God
how
we're in Texas.
me and you are.
Yeah.
We're very positive. I respect that. I really like that about you.
Thank
Where you're saying right now, you gotta look at the positive and everything. That's exactly how I am. If something could be, going so wrong, you have to look at the positive things. And that's how my mom and my dad made me. You're like, you have to be.
Because life is not easy, and there's stuff that's gonna happen all the time. I'm like, it's just the way it goes.
This real estate roller coaster.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to be like, okay, I gotta just deal with it.
Yeah, you have to. That's cool. That's cool that you're super positive.
I
And
try.
I see it in your TikToks as well. I mean, that's so cool. That's awesome. That's why I really like that you do that, because nobody's doing that. Nobody's showing how they really are in person. That's why I need to do that too, because I'm super social media, like just posting, whatever the case may be. And everything.
Yeah. Well, I got you. We'll do one after this.
We'll do it. Oh, I don't know. I'm scared now.
You've had enough to drink. You'll be good.
No.
You've got some liquid courage.
Maybe.
So if someone wants to get a hold of you to look at a house, what number do they call?
So you guys can call me. I recommend, look, more from our clients. I'd rather work with somebody that knows me, how I am, than just be cold calling a realtor.
Yeah.
So instead of calling me, just go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook.
Yeah.
Look me up on Facebook, Christopher Gil. Just look it up, you'll find me. Or Instagram, Christopher Gil. I'll come out. Before you call me, look at how I am in person on my feed, and then if we're the right match, then we're good for each other. Because if we're not, then you're not gonna be happy working with me. I'm not gonna be happy working with you. So first, see how I am in my social media, and if you respect it, you like it, then we're a good match. But I mean, if you're not, then. But call me, guys. 915-493-9551. I have a website as well, ChristopherGil.com. Just my name, Christopher Gil, Gil, 1 L. People always put 2 L's. I'm not a fish. I don't have gills. It's 1 L. Okay. So it's ChristopherGil.com. All my social media is there. You'll find me.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show,
Of course,
Chris.
thank you.
Thank you for the awesome bomb.
I can't believe we didn't finish the bottle.
We did. It's done, boo boo.
Oh, yes.
I was like, it's done, honey. We just kept pouring.
That's good. Thank you so much. Awesome podcast.
I'm glad.
Better than Manny's. Just playing.
I don't want Manny to kill me.
Just kidding.
He was the reason why I did a podcast. I'm like,
Just kidding.
like, if I'm only as good as Manny, I'll be good.
No, I fucking love Manny. It's awesome. Cheers.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Zoe.